MC Frontalot. Albums: Nerdcore Rising, Secrets from the Future, Handmade Demo, Zero Day, Solved More. MC Frontalot. 98 of 112 the funniest rappers of all time. 3 of 27 the best rappers with MC in their name. 14 of 14 nerdy bands that actually rock. Quicksilver Messenger Service. Albums: Quicksilver, Solid Silver, Just for Love, Quicksilver Messenger Service, Happy Trails. More. Quicksilver Messenger Service, the best Quicksilver Messenger Service albums of all time. 57 of 115 the best bands with colors in their names. 237 of 416 the best pop rock bands and artists. Heathen. Albums: Victims of Deception, The Evolution of Chaos, Breaking the Silence, Recovered, Breaking the Silence / Pray for Death. Mickey Hart. Albums: Mickey Hart's Mystery Box, Planet Drum, Rolling Thunder, At the Edge, Spirit into Sound. American Music Club. Albums: Everclear, Mercury, Love Songs for Patriots, San Francisco, The Restless Stranger. Sylvester. Albums: Mutual Attraction, M1015, Step Roman 2, Sylvester / Step Roman 2, Call Me More. Sylvester. 44 of 65 the greatest gay icons in music. 84 of 124 the best funk bands / artists. 11 of 152 the best disco bands / artists. Paul Kantner. Albums: Blows Against the Empire, Sunfighter, Dragonfly, Baron von Tolbooth and the Crow Nun, The Planet Earth Rock, and Roll Orchestra. More. Paul Kantner. 175 of 525 which artist would you bring back from the dead to write one more song? 5 of 17 musicians who died in 2016. Michael Franti. Albums: Chocolate Superhighway, Home, Yell Fire, Everyone Deserves Music, Stay Human. More. Michael Franti. The best Michael Franti songs. 181 of 307 the best reggae bands / artists. 210 of 432 famous tall men over 6 foot. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Albums: Owl, Spectre at the Feast, B. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, Live, Baby 81. More. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. 968 of 1728 the best rock bands of all time. 50 of 110 the best musical trios of all time. 109 of 115 the best screamo bands of all time. Set Your Goals. Albums: Reset, Mutiny, This Will Be the Death of Us, Burning at Both Ends, Steal Your Goals. The Dave Brubeck Quartet. Albums: Time Out, Time Further Out, Take 5, London Flat, London Sharp. Possessed. Albums: Seven Churches, Agony in Paradise, Beyond the Gates / The Eyes of Horror, The Eyes of Horror. More. Possessed. 196 of 392 the greatest heavy metal bands of all time. 22 of 210 the best thrash metal bands. 28 of 155 the best death metal bands. Bill Kreutzmann. More. Bill Kreutzmann. 238 of 532 the best drummers of all time. 645 of 1020 The worst bands and musicians of all time. 338 of 416 celebrities whose deaths will be the biggest deal. The Brian Jonestown Massacre. Albums: Their Satanic Majesty's Second Request, Methadrone 2005-723, Lollapalooza, Chicago, Elmore. The Brian Jonestown Massacre 309 of 559, The Most Hipster Bands 14 of 30, The Best Bands named after historical figures 17 of 99, The Best Shoegaze Bands. Forbidden albums: Twisted into Form, Forbidden Evil, Green Distortion, Omega Wave. Mink DeVille albums: Cabaret Coup de Grace, Return to Magenta, Miracle, Willie DeVille. More Mink DeVille. The best Mink DeVille albums of all time: 331 of 389, The Best Pop Bands of All Time: 140 of 654, Every band and musician who has performed on Saturday Night Live. Mike Bordin, Paul Desmond albums: Bridge Over Troubled Water, The Complete RCA Victor Recordings, Glad to Be Unhappy, From the Hot Afternoon, Desmond Blue. More Paul Desmond 14 of 190, The Greatest Saxophonists of All Time. 16 of 69, The Greatest Jazz Saxophonists of All Time. 24 of 45, The Best Jazz Saxophonists in the World. Jerry Garcia Band albums: How Sweet It Is, The Jerry Garcia Collection, Volume 1, Legion of Mary, Shining Star, Pure Jerry, Warner Theater. Ron Pigpen McKernan. More Ron Pigpen McKernan. 26 of 29 members of the 27 Club. 214 of 225, The Best Blues Artists of All Time. 94 of 152, The Greatest Musicians who died before 40. Flamin Groovies albums: Flamingo, Super Snaz, Groovies, Greatest Grooves, Teenage Head, Shake Some Action. More Flamin Groovies. 10 of 204, The Best Power Pop Bands / Artists. 22 of 146, The Best Ever Garage Rock Bands. 143 of 162, The Best Rockabilly Bands and Artists. Big Brother and the Holding Company albums: Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and the Holding Company, How Hard It Is, Cheaper Thrills, Be a Brother, More Big Brother, and the Holding Company. 202 of 263, The Greatest Classic Rock Bands. 194 of 279, The Greatest American Rock Bands. 36 of 151, The Greatest Chick Rock Bands Ever. Death Angel albums: The Ultraviolence Act, Roman 3, Relentless Retribution, Sonic German Beatdown, Live in Germany, Fall from Grace. Graham Central Station albums: Ain't No Bout It, Doubt It, Now Do You Want to Dance, My Radio Sure Sounds Good to Me, Release Yourself. Graham Central Station. Jello Biafra. Jello Biafra. Night Ranger albums: Seven Wishes, Dawn Patrol, Big Life, Hole in the Sun, Neverland. More Night Ranger, The Best Night Ranger albums all time. 37 of 294, The Best Pop Artists of the 1980s. 32 of 156, The Best Hair Metal Bands of All Time. The Dodos Dodos. The Call. The Call. Exodus. Exodus. Devendra Banhart. Devendra Banhart. Moby Grape. Moby Grape. Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis. Third Eye Blind. Albums: Third Eye Blind, Blue, Out of the Vein, Ursa Major, Burning London. The Clash Tribute, More Third Eye Blind, the best Third Eye Blind songs, the best Third Eye Blind albums, rank. 4 non-blinds. Albums: What's Up, Bigger, Better, Faster. Phil Lesh and Friends. Albums: There and Back Again, Nokia Theatre, Times Square, New York, NY, October 31, 2007, Live at the Warfield. Testament. Albums: Practice What You Preach, The New Order, A Legacy, Demonic, The Gathering. NOFX. Albums: Pumpkin Drubbling, Pump Up the Value, The War on Terrorism, Wolves in Wolves Clothing, So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes. More NOFX. 150 of 279, The Greatest American Rock Bands, 25 of 389, The Best Punk Bands of All Time. Huey Lewis and the News. Albums: Sports, Horror, Picture This, She's Some Kind of Wonderful Small World. Lindsey Buckingham. Albums: Buckingham Nicks, Under the Skin, Gift of Screws, Law and Order, Go Insane. More Lindsey Buckingham. 475 of 739, The Best Singers of All Time. 43 of 639, The Greatest Lead Guitarists of All Time. 47 of 816, These Poetic Geniuses Wrote Your Favorite Songs of All Time. Train. Albums: Save Me, San Francisco, Hey Soul Sister, Alive at Last. More Train. 48 of 110, The Best Musical Trios of All Time. 104 of 1020, The Worst Bands and Musicians of All Time. Counting Crows. Albums: August and Everything After, Recovering the Satellites, Hard Candy, This Desert Life, Underwater Sunshine, or What We Did on Our Summer Vacation. Steve Miller Band. Albums: Fly Like an Eagle, Book of Dreams, Young Hearts, Circle of Love, The Joker. More Steve Miller Band. The Best Steve Miller Band albums of all time, The Best Steve Miller Band songs of all time. Sly and the Family Stone. Albums: There's a Riot Going On, Stand, Greatest Hits, Fresh Anthology. Dead Kennedys. Albums: Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables, Nazi Punks Fuck Off, Bleed for Me, Plastic Surgery Disasters, California Uber Les. More Dead Kennedys. The Best Dead Kennedys albums of all time. 88 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jefferson Airplane. Albums: Albums, Surrealistic Pillow, Volunteers, Bark, Long John Silver, Crown of Creation, More Jefferson Airplane, the best Jefferson Airplane songs of all time, the best Jefferson Airplane albums of all time. Santana. Albums, Abraxas, Supernatural, Legacy Edition, the best of Santana, Caravanserai, More Santana, 41 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums, 34 of 265 ranked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Faith No More. Albums, Angel Dust, The Real Thing, King for a Day. Jerry Garcia. Albums, Jerry Garcia / David Grisman, Shady Grove, Cats Under the Stars, The Pizza Tapes, Been All Around This World. Journey. Albums, Escape, Frontiers, Evolution, Journey, Departure. Grateful Dead. Albums, American Beauty, Europe 72 Disc 1, Axomic Soa, Working Men's Dead, Terrapin Station, More Grateful Dead, the best Grateful Dead songs of all time, wild stories you haven't heard about the Grateful Dead, 248 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.